Reverse mortgages, you need to be doing them. You got to learn about them. How about let's learning the reverse mortgage math, okay? And the way we're going to do that is with a webinar this Thursday, Liberty Home Equity Solutions. Here's the banner right on your screen. It's over on your right on our webpage. You might have to scroll down a little bit to see it there. Click it to register for it. Also, on your mobile device, just scroll all the way down. You'll see it down there. And if you're watching us on Facebook or something like that, there's a link somewhere around here that you can push.
Just find the button.
Just have a little patience.
What do you love more, your house or your spouse?
My spouse.
What do you love more, your house or your spouse? Now, I hope you said your spouse, but for some of ours, admit it or not, viewers, you would probably say your house. And of course, Frank, there's somebody out there right now that says, you know what, I just can't stand either one of them.
Of course.
Don't be unhappy in life, guys. Okay, there's the takeaway.
So anyway, if you're sad, don't be sad.
All right, so why do we say this? And as always, what's the takeaway for you, the loan officer, real estate agent, or anybody in sales to be better at your job? That's what you should be asking yourself. What's in it for this guy?
Yeah.
That's it. Here we go.
All right. So according to a Trulia study, the percentage of renting and homeowning married couples with roommates, okay, so you're a married couple with a roommate.
Or renting.
Renting or homeowning, whatever, is now 28% higher than its historical average between 1995 and 2018.
Okay, got it.
According to Trulia.
All right.
Okay.
Renters and homeowners. Got it.
Right. So, okay. Now, the increase in this number is led by more married homeowners taking on roommates, okay? So you had renters and homeowners in the big picture, but this is just homeowners now is increasing, which is 38% higher
Way higher
than its historical average.
Way higher.
Right.
So if you own a home, you have a 38% chance of being, Jack Tripper, which for most men, probably wouldn't be such a bad idea. And for those of you that are too young right now, you little babies out there, for all you young people out there who don't know who Jack Tripper is, here you go.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
I love that show. I really did. I watch it all the time.
It was great. Hey, were you Team Chrissy or Team Janet?
Oh, Chrissy, wing,
See,
big
I
time.
was Janet.
Oh, whatever.
All the way. Yeah.
All right, come on, go.
So anyway, homes are too much money.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the problem.
Okay, that's the problem.
That's why I have roommates.
They're so expensive that 38% of you who own a home right now have a roommate.
Ooh.
And as for being married, 3 ain't company, man.
No,
it's just not. So when you buy a home, you better like it, because it might just spell an end to your marriage. Unless,
Oh, hold on a second. Unless we can't go there.
No.
Because that wrecks marriages too.
Exactly.
All right, keep going, Frank.
Okay, now Trulia found that for every $100,000 increase in median metro home prices, there's a 0.25 percentage point increase in the rate of married couples living with roommates. Okay, so now, how does this happen?
Okay, all right, let me explain this here. Here's a graph showing the change of home values from 2009 to 2016. Note the names of the cities on the left-hand side. Okay, take a mental image. I'm going to. Ready? Taken. Now, here's a graph of couples that bring a home wrecker into their house. You notice a correlation here, Frank. Do you notice it?
Yeah. Well, Three's Company worked because Jack wasn't, getting involved with, Chrissy or Janet.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
No relationship there. Now, I think Larry was, hot on Janet personally.
Mr. Roper and Chrissy?
Not a chance.
Okay. 38% of you are getting a roommate who are buying a house right now. God, that just sounds like a horrible idea.
Big number.
It's a third wheel.
Yeah.
3 wheels are never a good idea. Remember when they had those 3-wheel things, they kept flipping them and Honda made the ATV from those. Anyway.
Right.
Affordability is a problem.
Yeah.
So here's my thinking how it goes. And I'm going to encourage you to have this exact same conversation with your clients. Okay? It goes something like this.
Okay. For realtors.
Realtors out there.
More expensive houses always look better.
Yeah.
Period. Human nature and my years of experience tell me that in the home search process, we build up to and write an offer based on your desires over your needs, right? That's what winds up happening.
Yep.
You'll want to write an offer on that more expensive, nicer home, and you'll rationalize the change of lifestyle payment. The whole we can make it work mindset. However, change of lifestyle payments get burdensome.
They
right?
suck.
My experience tells me that.
Right.
In fact, a study just came out that concluded 38%, nearly half of all homeowners, get a roommate because the payment becomes more than they can bear. So, number one, I'd like to start showing you homes on the low end of your standards because that payment will be better in the long run with the full knowledge that will ride on whatever you can afford and want. Is that okay? That's a good way to start that.
It really honestly is because it shows concerns for your clients. And remember, before you can convert, you need to convince people
True.
that you care. Now, this shows genuine concern. Wouldn't
Sure.
you agree? It's a great way to start a conversation for a real estate agent. Or, if you don't like that approach, you can take our strategy that we wrote out for lenders. Frank?
Okay. Go into your LOS and filter anyone who has a back-end ratio over 48%. Because right now, they're probably stressed.
Totally.
They probably have a roommate or one on the way. And they're probably also on the verge of divorce. Now, this is good because, one, if you found that person's spouse attractive, they're primed for the picking.
Right. Awesome.
Joking!
I'm not.
And two, stay in front of them. There's a cash out refinance in the works because someone who was cheating with the roommate is going to have to cash out their scorned spouse, if you think about it.
Right, absolutely. Seriously, go into your LOS, find anyone over 48, say, oh my God, there's trouble at home. They probably have a roommate and there's a whole bunch of shenanigans going on.
You know
There's a
what?
whole bunch of opportunity there.
A strategy's a strategy, man.
strategy's a
strategy's a strategy.
Okay, so we tongue-in-cheek this a little bit.
Exactly.
But what we're doing here is we are looking at the data on hand right now a little bit differently than we normally would. We're always triggered by rates going up or down for doing refinances.
Yeah.
Okay, but it makes perfect sense. If you have high ratio folks who are having roommates, we know 38% of people who are buying houses right now get a roommate. High ratios roommate equals total stress. There's a problem in that household, and there is a high probability of buying what you sell, which is money in future homes. So you should take these folks and set them aside, and you should be messaging them slightly differently than you would on your typical spam campaign that you're doing with your CRM right now. Something that might reflect what their needs might be. Again, it's not just about married couples, but when you can start to look at the data at hand, you could probably fragment groups into different categories and have a much more specific message to target them, because when you do that, you convert it at a higher rate and you close more deals.
It's interesting data. It really is. I
Yeah.
mean, it's almost getting to be kind of like baseball.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Sabermetrics. We'll call these Brian metrics.
Anyway, interesting stuff. What are your thoughts on it? Let us know down below. Do us a favor, forward, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you later.
38% of your clients are going to get a roommate
Weird.
to ruin their marriage.
Weird.
What a trip.